Last night, Congressman Eric Swalwell retweeted this meme created by the great Carpe Donctum, who's back on Twitter, by the way. His account has finally been restored, but not because he has a sense of humor and he can laugh at himself. He literally thought that it was just a clip of him on C-SPAN from earlier in the day condemning the Republicans for kicking Ilhan Omar off of the Foreign Affairs Committee for her supposed anti-Semitism, which is really just criticism of Israel in any way, shape, or form. Carpe Donctum not only swapped out the gigantic tweet that he had printed on poster board for his demonstration, but also added some farting sounds as well. He didn't detect the sarcasm when Carpe said, "I want to thank you, Representative Swalwell, for standing up and saying the truth." This is the original video with the original tweet from the House Judiciary Committee, which says, "Kanye, Elon, Trump." And so there was this big battle on the floor of the House yesterday where all the Republicans, of course, were accusing Ilhan Omar of being anti-Semitic, and then the Democrats were accusing the Republicans of being anti-Semitic. No, you're the anti-Semites. So Carpe Donctum not only added some farting sounds to the clip from C-SPAN, but swapped out the tweet for this fake tweet, this parody tweet, saying, "Feeling cute, might fart on TV, threaten to nuke somebody, or bang a Chinese spy later." I don't know.
Madam Speaker, when I heard that we're going to remove a member of this House from their committee for anti-Semitism, I raced down here because I thought, finally, in this chamber, there's going to be some accountability from this conference that continues to allow its members to root for rioters, a conference that harbors a wanted international criminal and has members who choose violence over voting every single day, finally. And so I thought, we're going to hold someone accountable. Surely it's the author of this tweet. So surely this tweet came down, right? Came down, was deleted. No, 2 more months it was kept up. 2 more months. So don't come here looking at us for anti-Semitism. Look in your own damn mirror before you ever come over here. And I yield back.
When Congresswoman Lauren Boebert realized what happened, she added to the mockery, posting a screenshot and saying, "Eric Swalwell, honey, you have been trolled. You may want to consider firing the Chinese spy running your social media." By now, I would assume, I hope, that numerous media outlets have picked up the story to add insult to injury. But so far, on Thursday night when I'm making this video, the Gateway Pundit appears to be the only one. Eric Swalwell retweets satire video posted by Carpe Donctum, savagely mocking him with fart sounds. This is the same clown, by the way, who threw a hissy fit when Kevin McCarthy rejected him from being on the House Intelligence Committee, because that would mean he would have to be given a high-level security clearance so that he could look at classified material, because you don't want a member of Congress having a security clearance when they get seduced by a Chinese spy, or when they're too dumb to realize that they're retweeting a meme mocking them. It was a total clown show on Capitol Hill yesterday. Here's fellow squad member Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez sounding off about Ilhan Omar, who married her brother, by the way, getting kicked off of the Foreign Affairs Committee.
Don't tell me this is about consistency. Don't tell me that this is about a condemnation of anti-Semitic remarks when you have a member of the Republican caucus who has talked about Jewish space lasers and an entire amount of tropes.
And by the way, the whole space laser thing is a Democrat smear campaign that they launched against Marjorie Taylor Greene after she was having a discussion about a bunch of wildfires that were starting, I think, in the Pacific Northwest a few years ago. And she was speculating or wondering or discussing about whether or not they were being caused by a laser on a foreign satellite. And on the surface, that might sound totally crazy, but I'm sure that satellites do have such things. After all, President Trump launched Space Force to go and kind of monitor the activities up there. And then she mentioned the Rothschilds, which is a certain kind of a banking dynasty. And so any criticism, any mention of them is also deemed anti-Semitic. So that's where that came from. And by the way, speaking of unconventional warfare, that seems like science fiction. It's declassified. It's fully admitted that back in the Vietnam War, the United States was engaged in weather weapons. They were seeding clouds in Vietnam in order to cause monsoons to rain down on the Ho Chi Minh Trail that the enemy used to transport troops and equipment, in order to cause it to be muddy and bogged down to slow down their troop movements.
And also elevated her to some of the highest committee assignments in this body. This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because
Yeah, the Republicans just don't like black people.
Thank you.
Fellow squad member Rasheda Talib decided to up the crazy even more and broke down into tears.
Where are the free speech warriors today? The hypocrisy is obvious to the American people. You are showing who you all are, really.
The gentlewoman's time has expired.
Omar will not be silenced.
Wait for
The
it.
gentlewoman's time has expired.
Congressman Omar, I am so
gentlewoman's time
sorry,
has
sis,
expired.
that our country is failing you today through this chamber. You belong
The gentlewoman
in
is
that
no
committee.
longer recognized, and the gentleman from Mississippi is recognized.
And you need a straitjacket. You know, she actually did have a point there about the Republicans not supporting the free speech of Ilhan Omar and canceling her. I don't play this game. As a media analyst, I show you how the game is played, and it's totally rigged, totally corrupt. Geraldo, like a broken clock, is right twice a day, and, well, he's right here.
Criticism of Israel is not necessarily anti-Semitism and vice versa. She can criticize a state that she has meaningful disagreements with. I mean, she is a Muslim woman. She's the first naturalized African.
My question, we can have a poll.
Citizen.
How many people think she's anti-Semitic? Let's show.
And he's got to shut him down.
How many people, how many people agree with Geraldo?
I don't.
Oh.
And, you know,
Congressman Swalwell got a double dose of humiliation yesterday because there were wide reports about a suspected Chinese spy balloon that has been discovered hovering over the United States. Now, it probably will turn out that it's just a weather balloon research device from some local university that flew off course, but all of the reports are that it's a Chinese spy balloon, and well, it's only one person that comes to mind when you hear the words Chinese spy, and that's Eric Swalwell. So Carpet Dunctum finished him off by posting this meme saying there is something written on the Chinese spy balloon, but I can't make it out. Can you guys read it? And I don't know if you can see it on your screen. If you're on your phone, it might be hard to see, but it says, Fang Fang loves Eric. Fang Fang, the name of the spy who seduced Congressman Swalwell. If I had to describe him in one word, I would say that he is a weenie. Remember this when he was running for president and he was begging people for donations so that he could hit the threshold and qualify to be on the debate stage?
Hey guys, Eric Swalwell here. Not sure if everyone knows this, but we need 65,000 individual donors to cement our place on the debate stage. Every day we're getting closer and closer to that goal, but I need you. Just $1, seriously, $1 can make sure we get there. Join our movement. Go bold with me, and let's do this together.
Donate $1 to get us to the debate stage. Well, we all know how that turned out. But you can sponsor my YouTube channel for $1 a month through my Patreon page by going to patreon.com/markdice or clicking the link in the description below. It's a service that a lot of YouTubers use, as well as Subscribestar, so you can sponsor your favorite YouTuber for as little as $1 a month or however much you want. So click the links in the description below and check it out.